Hey, it's Adrian, and you just got your first Blink video doorbell, or you're considering getting one, and there's a monthly subscription plan that you're supposed to pay. Now, you're probably wondering, can you get away without paying that monthly subscription plan, or are you missing out on a lot? So I've gone through the settings, and I'll let you know what's the pros and cons of that monthly subscription plan, and a pretty good workaround if you don't want to pay. So let's get started. Okay, just in case you're not aware, anytime you buy like a newer Blink camera, you get a free trial to the Blink Cloud subscription plan, and then when that plan ends, you're given two options. One is to renew with a basic plan, which is $30 a year and covers one camera. The other option is to pay $100 a year and you can cover more than one camera. So if you have 3 or 4 cameras, I think up to 10 cameras or 10 Blink devices, you're covered for a year at $100. Okay, so what if you don't want to pay anything at the end of your trial? Well, you have two other options. The first option is to use the camera just as like a standalone unit without any cloud functionality at all. I don't recommend that option. The next option is what I recommend and what I'm using right now, which is to use the Blink Sync Module 2. And this is about $35 and it's a one-time payment. Now you're probably wondering, what is the Sync Module? So let me explain that. If you have more than one Blink camera in your house, then this also lets you manage all of them because you can kind of pair all of them and manage them using the Sync Module. Okay, so let's look at the Sync Module in detail. So this is the Sync Module 2, and the way you know it's 2 is because if you look at the side, there's a port here and that'll accept any type of standard USB drive. So that's where you plug in to get local storage. So this does a couple of things. One of the things it does is it lets you save video locally to the USB drive once it's plugged in. Pretty big benefit. The other thing is it does handle some of the activities that the camera would handle by itself. So in that way, it does save battery life, or it prolongs the battery life for the camera when you have the Sync Module plugged in. And you can see it's powered just by a USB cable here, and it just stays inside of your house, and it does require Wi-Fi, same as the camera. So if you choose to continue with the Blink Cloud subscription plan after your trial ends, these are the benefits that you get with that. So one, all of the video clips are automatically backed up or uploaded to Amazon's cloud, where they're saved for around 60 days before they're automatically deleted. Now that varies by country. I believe if you're in Europe, then it may only be 30 days until they're automatically deleted. So another benefit of having the cloud subscription plan is that it's really quick to play back clips and you get a preview of the clip. So if I click the playback icon right here, you can see right now it's set to cloud, that blue area here, and I'm using 83% of my cloud storage space. Now, if I scroll through the clips, you can see they all have a thumbnail on them, so I can tell which ones are in the day, which ones are in the night, and of course I can see what time. Now, if I click the first one, you can see that pulls up instantaneously and it plays right away. So it's really quick with the cloud plan. Now, if I compare playing a video from the USB drive, I'm gonna click on home and that accesses the clips from the USB drive. Now you can see I have no thumbnails anywhere on the videos. So that's one big difference between having a cloud plan and playing video clips from the local storages. You lose that thumbnail ability. So you're just gonna have to look at the time code and then play a video clip. Now, I'm gonna play a video clip from yesterday, and you can see it's taking a while to retrieve that video clip because it has to pull the data from the USB drive and then stream it over Wi-Fi and then play it on my phone. So you can see it's playing it right now, and it took a little bit longer than the cloud plan. So if that's gonna bother you, then stick with the cloud plan. If it doesn't bother you, then doing the local storage option is no problem. One more benefit that you get with the cloud plan is you see there's an option here called Enable Photo Capture. And what that does is once an hour, it's gonna take a photo and just save it in the cloud. Now, right now it's enabled. However, if I go into my profile and I cancel my free trial, so I'm gonna click end my free trial, I go back into the options, and you can see if I go back to photo capture, that option, it now says feature unavailable. One major benefit of the cloud plan is while you're looking at a live view of whatever's going on outside, you're also simultaneously recording that live view. So for example, if I click this icon here just to take a look outside my house, whatever's going on, if there's a car, if someone's at the door, while I'm looking at this live feed right now, it's being recorded to the cloud. However, if you go with the Sync Module option with the USB drive, if you get an alert on your phone and you take a look at that video, you can look at the video, but it's no longer being recorded to the USB drive. So if you manage to click on a notification and you're trying to talk to someone, or you're just taking a look at whatever they're doing, keep in mind that's no longer going to be recorded. So if someone steals your package or vandalizes your house, you have no evidence of that unless you were quick to, take a screenshot on your phone. The workaround for that would be just to not click the notification when you get a motion notification, and let the sync module just record whoever or whatever is going on out there. Now, if you definitely need the ability to take a look at live view and have it recorded, then you have to go with the cloud subscription plan. Lastly, another benefit that Amazon's site mentions is there's extended warranties if you get a cloud subscription plan, and discounts on, further Blink products. Now that we've gotten all the benefits out of the way, if you get a Blink cloud subscription plan, let's take a look at the benefits of having just the sync module plus a USB drive for local storage. Okay, so the first benefit is price. So the Sync Module 2 is going to run you about $35 US, and that's a one-time fee. It is not a subscription fee. So after the first year, it's pretty much paid for itself, versus if you were to start with the basic plan on the cloud. Once you buy the Sync Module 2, the only other expense is going to be buying a USB drive. Now these can be as cheap as, $7 to $10, and you may already have one lying around your home. So the Sync Module accepts USB drives that are anywhere between 1 gigabyte to 256 gigabytes. So 256 gigabytes, it's quite a lot of storage, and the video clips on the Blink system are not that big. So if you plugged in anything, 64 gigabytes or larger, it would be a really, really long time before you ever needed to delete all those clips from it. So another benefit of the Sync module with the USB drive is that you can access a live video feed anytime you want, same as the cloud subscription plan. But like I mentioned, anytime you access the live view feed with the Blink module, you're no longer able to record that clip at the same time to the USB drive. So if that's a make or break for you, then you definitely have to go with the cloud plan. Now, if you just have the standalone camera, no Blink module, no subscription plan, then you can't access live view at all. You can only take a look anytime someone rings the video doorbell. So I just want to demo again really quickly how long it takes to retrieve a clip and play it back when you're using the Blink module with a attached USB drive. So as you can see, again, no thumbnails, and if I go ahead and click a clip, this is how long it takes. Now, it may be a little bit quicker if you have a fast USB drive and your internet speed is really good. But this is how long it's taking on my end with my setup. So if that's way too long for you, then the cloud option is the only route to go. Another thing that the Blink site mentions is if you plan to use a USB drive, whenever it's full, the system does not overwrite the old clips and it doesn't automatically delete them. What you're gonna have to do is take the USB drive out, pop it into a computer, delete all the files, and then plug it back into the Blink module, or just replace it with another empty USB drive if you want to keep those video clips. However, it's pretty easy to take a look at the storage. So you can see if I go into the Sync module setting here and I click on local storage, I can see that I've only used 1% of the storage on here, because I have a combination of some of the clips in the cloud storage from when I had the free trial, and this is just a really big USB drive, so the clips aren't big enough to fill it up. Now, how does it work if you have both a Blink subscription plan and the Blink module locally with a USB drive? And that is a possibility if you order something like this, which is the doorbell plus the Sync module too. So in that case, all your clips will still be backed up to the cloud. However, an additional backup will be downloaded to the USB drive that you have plugged in, if you have one plugged in. Now, you won't be able to see that when you go into playback and you're looking at the local clips here, but it's going to be hidden in there on the USB drive, just not accessible from the app, just as a secondary backup. Another benefit of having the Sync module, even though you're gonna have the cloud plan, is that it will help with the battery life on the camera. So instead of the standalone camera handling a lot of the activities, the Blink Sync module does take over some of those activities so that you could prolong battery life on the camera. So do you need a Blink cloud subscription plan to work with your Blink devices? Not really. If you can live with the limitations that I've mentioned, then just getting the Sync module 2 plus a USB drive, that'll take you way more than halfway there, and the only cost is a one-time fee of around $35 for the Sync module, and then the fee for a USB drive, and if you have one lying around the house, then you're set. If you're interested, check out my other video here. I unbox the Blink module plus the video doorbell. I go through the setup process and just how everything works. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. If I missed anything, just leave a question in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to get right back to you.